Hey YouTube, it is me, Shayna of ThickOsCloset.com, and welcome back to my channel. As always, love having you guys here. Now I'm back with another video, and this time, if you read the title of the video, we are doing a coat try on and haul featuring coats from ELOQUII. So I'm super excited to team up with ELOQUII for this video. If you guys really don't know, ELOQUII has been doing the damn thing when it comes to plus size coats, okay? Every single year they kill it. And the funny thing is, like, I remember when ELOQUII first started doing coats a few years back, and they like came out like gangbusters, and it has not changed. So I have 4 different coats here in this video. I mean, y'all, all right, if you for some reason really don't know, I live in New York, okay? It's November, the temperature has dropped significantly, and it's a little on the nippy side these days, and I like to keep myself warm. Again, in my very vain existence of life, I need to be cute while I'm warm, so ELOQUII most certainly helps me with that. Actually, while I was trying on these coats here in the house, I had the windows wide open because the heat is on, and then you try wearing a heavy coat, it's so much that goes on, but they warm and they cute, and that's a win-win for me. So before we hop into what I have, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I am Shayna of A Thicko's Closet, and I do a little bit of everything here on this channel, so I feel like you should go ahead and hit that little red button down below, subscribe to my channel because I'm awesome, my subscribers are hella awesome, and you know what? You just come on in and join this awesome ass family, okay? But if you were oldie but a goodie, you know I have nothing but love for you. So please, everybody, go ahead and hit the bell notification down below so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Notification gang in this bit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into these ELOQUII coats. Let's get into these coats. So I'm gonna start off with the first one. The first one I have is called Coat with Scarf. It's literally a coat with an attached scarf. It is real cute. I'm just gonna preface this by saying all of the coats in this video I have in an 18-20. There's a typical size that I wear for ELOQUII. That's my usual size for most plus size stores or true plus size stores here in the US, size 18-20. So if I don't mention it in the rest of the video, don't ask in the comment section, okay? So yeah, 18-20. So now the first coat is called Coat with a Scarf, and this is what it looks like. First of all, I really love this camel color. Camel color is a classic coat color, and I mean, you can't go wrong with a really nice camel colored coat. You really can't. So I did love this. I found the 18-20 to be just a bit too snug because underneath this I only have on like a really thin shirt, so if I were to wear anything heavy underneath it, it wouldn't do what it needs to do. So I would suggest for this coat in particular to size up one if you plan on wearing anything thick underneath. I'm not saying that you have to, but just keeping that in mind. However, it is really nice material, and I love that it is lined on the inside. It has 2 side pockets here. Now it's heavy but not overtly heavy, so it's definitely good quality, which is per usual for ELOQUII coats in general. And yes, it has a fully attached scarf here. So it's actually attached to the coat. You can't take it off, can't unbutton it, none of that. It literally is attached, and it's quite long. So here's the end here, and then here's all of this, and then here is the coat itself. So all of this is attached, and you just obviously wrap it around your neck. Boom, your neck is nice and covered and warm. My mother has always said if you keep your neck warm, most of your body is going to be able to be kept warm. And as much as I did not want to agree with her when I was a kid, nowadays I fully get why she said it, and I believe it, and it's true, and that's gonna be that on that. But it is super warm. I even like the length of the sleeves. It's not too long, but it's not short either. So if I were to wear my long sleeves, I don't have to worry about the coat itself being too short in the arm area. On me compared to the model online, it's much longer on the model online than it is on me. I don't hate that. I recognize that different body types, things are gonna wear very differently. So the model is much more slender than I am, so it sits a little bit longer on her than it does on me, which is totally fine. It has a 1 button closure here in the front, which is nice and thick and wide. And as always, you do get the spare button with your coat per usual. But it's a very nice coat, classic color, classic coat. You most certainly cannot go wrong. This is definitely something that you probably could wear 4, 5, 6 years down the road if you take care of it. Moving on to coat number 2, I have, this is the plaid tartan coat, or tartan plaid coat, that's what it's called online. And it is a very basic, straight up and down coat, but I like that. I like classic things like this. And I always feel like these kind of plaid coats are like super Pinterest worthy. If you ever looked on Pinterest, and it's always like these really cozy like white girls with plaid coats and like their jeans and their knee-high boots and their floppy hats. Like, this is the kind of coats they be wearing. And I really like them, honestly. I love this coat. So again, having it in the 1820, all the buttons on here are fully functional. And honestly, for me, these kinds of coats, I don't close. I would not wear it with the buttons up, and that sounds kind of like really weird, like, why would you not close the coat? But sometimes I like the look of coats that are kept open, and these are the type of coats that I like to just leave open, get a nice, really cute scarf, and leave the coat as is. The arms are meant to be much shorter, so a lot of your sweater will be seen. Not my usual style, but I don't hate it that much. The coat itself is really, really, really soft. It doesn't, like, it's not itchy to the touch, which some coats can be. I love the collar. The collar can be popped and left up if you wanted to. That's not the intention of it, but I did notice that when I was trying it on, like, okay, the collar stays up. That's cute. I'm into it. And it fits me really, 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 really well. I love how it just sits on the body. It's not too tight. It's not too oversized. For me, it is literally just perfect. You could wear it with a lot of different things. Now, you see in the try-on portion, I did wear it with more of a boyfriend jean and some black booties. That was kind of the vibe that I was going for with this particular coat. But if you obviously have a different look in mind, you can obviously wear it how you would wear it. It has 2 front, very, very deep pockets. I was able to fit both my phones in the pockets themselves without worrying that it's going to fly out. So that's a huge plus. For me, because everything I usually carry in my hand sometimes, especially when it comes to my phone, my keys, or something of that nature, I need really, really deep pockets, and the pockets on these were phenomenal. So I cannot be mad at that at all. So yeah, here's the pocket. There's the pocket there, and as you can see, it's pretty deep in there. Again, nice and lined, so it's gonna keep you warm. And I like that I was able to wear a sweater underneath it without the jacket feeling tight. So the 1820 for me fit perfectly fine. The last 2 coats I have are literally my 2 favorites. I've worn this one I'm about to show you. I've worn this out the house quite a few times already, because like I said, the temperature in New York has dropped significantly in the last couple of days. So we're a little chilly out here in these streets, okay? And so this one is called the robe coats because it literally looks like a robe and it fits like a robe, but it is amazeballs. Okay, first and foremost, the color. Oh my God, y'all know I love me a good burnt orange anything, and this burnt orange goodness, oh my God, it's so good. It is so damn good. This is like, I put this on and I feel like, it's crazy for me to say this now. My mom would have totally worn something like this when she was in her 30s, late 20s, early 30s. She definitely would have worn something like this. I remember her having a coat very similar to this back in the day, and I would fully. Now I'm like, damn, she should have kept that coat. But I felt very much like her, I am a commuter. I'm a New Yorker to the T. I am stylish to a fault. Like, I am fly AF. Like, that's what this coat made me feel like. It's super warm. When I first wore it, it was a windy, cold day. Wrapped it in my neck up with a scarf. I was good. Like, I was out here nice and cozy. I didn't have to worry about feeling cold. The sleeves are nice and long. They fit me perfectly fine. I'm able to wear anything a little bit thicker underneath without it being too small. It really just feels good on the body. Like, again, nice deep pockets. There are no buttons on this coat whatsoever. So you literally just wrap it, and it has a really, really long belt for you to tie and keep snug. I was a little afraid of that, to be honest with you, when I first got it, because I was like, ooh, is that gonna stay closed? But I have commuted to and from work in this coat, and I can attest, I'm telling y'all, the honest Scout's honor over here, this does not come undone when you're moving around the city. For me, it was even going down, walking, getting on the train, getting off the train, getting to my train, I had no problems with having to keep it closed and keep it. Once it's tied and it's set still. So I 1000% recommend this coat. It also comes in like a red color as well, if that's what you're into, but I really wanted the burnt orange color. I love burnt orange. I mean, the lapels are perfect here in the front. Like the collar is perfect. It kind of has, like, you can also wear it open. You could drape it. I'm also a fashion blogger. We drape everything. So that is always an option as well. It is just it's a beautiful coat. It's a beautiful color. It fits really well. It is just there. I have nothing bad to say about this coat whatsoever. Ooh, girl, this last coat, first of all, I remember when they launched this coat last year. It came in the royal blue, and I was bummed. Wow. I was bummed that I missed out on the blue coat. And so this year I had the absolute honor of attending ELOQUII's holiday preview during Fashion Week back in September. And I saw that they had the coat. It was coming out in purple. I felt like the coat gods, my ancestors, opened my chest to the sky for this coat to belong to me in the purple color, because I was like, I have to have it in purple. There is no other way. And I am so happy. I'm so happy I have this coat. When I tell y'all it's fire, listen, I don't care. You could call me Barney. You could call me whatever you want to call me, but just call me just say that I'm fly in this coat, okay? Because it's everything. It's everything I ever wanted in life, okay, guys? It is just magnificent. It looks way better in person than it does on camera. I promise you, it's much more purple than my camera's making it look. Obviously, you see the fur. It's faux fur for those of you who have an issue with fur. It is faux fur, so we're all good over here, all right? And then you have like kind of this like sheepish kind of situation going on. It's warm, it's lined. Like I started sweating like when I was doing the try on portion for this video. After the other 3 coats, I wasn't sweating. I wasn't that hot. I put this coat on immediately. I'm like beads of sweat just dripping. And I was like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be nice and warm in the house. It is just magnificent. It has 4 functional buttons. If you want to close it, you can close it. I was able to close it, but again, this is something that I need you to just look at me in, and I'm gonna just walk around and just be like overtly cute in your face. This is fully drapeable for those of you who want to just drape a nice coat. You can wear it as you need to. It's a little bit on the heavy side. It's a lot of coat. If it's not going to be something easily to pack in a suitcase, but I mean, you know, sometimes you just sacrifice certain functional things in life to just be cute, and that's what I have with this coat. Like, do you see how much I live for this? Do you see this? Like, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just having a whole moment with this coat. In terms of function, in terms of the things you need to know, size 18-20 fits really, really well, even with something thick or heavy underneath it. So I did not feel like I had to size up in order to be able to wear something underneath it. I like the length of the coat. Please keep in mind, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am 6 feet tall. So how the coat hits me roughly about the knee, or a little bit above the knee, will be very different on someone who is much shorter than I am. It is not a very, very long coat, but do keep in mind how long line coats tend to look based off of height, okay? And in the try on portion, you guys see that I have on heels. Those boots are from my Shoe Dazzle haul. You can check that video out. And so I am a little bit taller than I typically am, because obviously I have on heels, so it will lay a little bit different when height is involved. But again, nothing too crazy. And again, also has pockets, as all of them do. Deep pockets. I was able to fit my phone in the pocket without an issue at all. The sleeves are just, I don't know how their buyers got this coat to look just great, but it is fantastic, to be very honest with you. The arms are nice and long. I don't feel like I'm cheated any with the fur, so it comes down as long as I needed to. I feel good, I feel warm, and I feel cute. Those are things that I need when it comes to really having good coats to wear during the winter. Now, I do not buy coats every year for this exact purpose. When I have coats that I feel good in, I look good in, and that are good quality, they're going to last me a number of years down the road. I still have coats from other brands that either my mom bought for me or that I bought for myself, and we're talking a good 5 or 6 winters now. Granted, we only have winter months a select few times in the year, but being that I do commute in my coat, so they've been on the train, they've been on buses, they've been on planes, they've been out in New York dirt, like the New York air, just being around. I have not had, the coats that I still wear are still in great condition because I do take care of them, and I do not foresee these having any issues at all. So I'm really happy. I think I'm pretty much set for the next couple of years when it comes to coats, honestly. So yeah, that is that on this one. This coat is just fabulous. I feel amazing in it, and that's all I have to say on that. Just go get it. Go get your own. Let's be coat twinsies. If you do get this coat, tag me in it. I want to see you guys in this coat so we can be cute together. So there you have it, you guys. That was my ELOQUII coat try on. Please let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comment section down below. Let me know which coat you thought was your favorite. I will link ELOQUII's website in the description box so you can shop more of their coats that they have online right now. If you live in a city that has an ELOQUII location, I highly suggest that you stop in and go try these coats on for yourself. There is a store locator on their website, so go ahead and find it. I will link these coats that I have in the description box down below as well. You guys know the deal. If there are any other brands or collections you'd like me to try on here on my channel, leave those in the comment section down below. I either go in store or go online or do both, and get that video up for you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much to ELOQUII team for sponsoring this video, keeping me warm and keeping me cute in these New York streets. Okay, as always, you guys, I love you. I am Shayna of AThicGirlsCloset.com, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces, guys.